I had a client several years ago who had come in and put all of his assets, a fairly substantial amount of real estate, into one LLC. And as a part of his family planning, he and his wife and his two children had each taken a 1/4 interest in that LLC. The difficulty was he put about $30 million worth of assets, all separate projects, into that LLC. And he had come to me, my client had come to me for the purpose of trying to defeat a divorce action against his son. His son had a 1/4 interest, and he had married a young lady, and they hadn't been married very long. As I recall, it was between 2 and 5 years. She sued for divorce, and within that divorce wanted 1/2 of the 1/4 that the son owned, about 1/8. So 12.5% of 30 million is about $3.75 million for having been married to this young man between 2 and 5 years. We couldn't defeat that claim under the divorce court, and she got her potential interest. What we did do is that we began freezing that interest out, and she eventually accepted a lot less than the 3.75 million that she thought she was entitled to. But it still resulted in a payment, as I believe, about $1.25–1.5 million just to get her out of the limited liability company. Later, my client came in and said, how do I prevent that from happening again? So I put him into an asset protection trust. I took each one of the LLCs, each one of the properties in the LLC, and I separated them out into LLCs that own the land, LLCs that own the building, and then LLCs that own the operations within the building, and restructured the entirety of what they had into a management services operation on top of that, which allowed them to dissipate some of the asset value in that respect as well. It was a very complicated financial transaction that my client engaged in, and it was quite expensive, but it was a lot less expensive than losing another $1 million to $3 million to a disaffected spouse. Planning might be painful, but it's a lot less painful than reacting to an issue that arises. And if you plan it correctly and you put it to bed and you institute that plan and you maintain that plan, you get mental peace of mind. It makes it emotionally and psychologically much easier for you to address your day-to-day issues, and a lot less stressful to address those issues that arise once or twice in a lifetime. Bankruptcies of sons, automobile accidents from your daughters, divorces, all those issues that, and death on top of that, all those issues that arise in any family, any good family, any bad family, any family at all, from time to time. You can plan for these things, and it makes the stress from them much less difficult for you to survive. Most of us are procrastinators, but here's your risk calculus. You're going to spend 3 weeks to a month putting your estate plan together. Your attorney's going to be involved. You'll be involved. You'll articulate exactly what it is that you want to have happen. Your CPA will be involved. What does it result in? It gives you peace of mind, because invariably something's going to happen that calls into question or calls into focus where your assets are, and allows people to go get those assets to the extent to which they think they're entitled to those assets. You've done the planning, you've done the articulating of what you want to have happen, and you put it all into place. You're protected. It gives you a much better state of mind in dealing with the exigencies of life as they arise. My name is Mark Pierce. I've been doing this for 44 years. I'm telling you, you need to get going if you've been sitting on the fence. Click the link in the description and let's have a conversation. It'll take 30 minutes of your time. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.